Hey everyone, how are you all doing today? Today is a really cool day. First of all, RuneScape released the new alternative way to train runecrafting called RuneSpan. Now this is a really cool little way to train runecrafting. It is definitely a great update and they did a really good job with this because it's a lot of fun. It's graphically awesome. There's so many cool things that are involved within this, and it's really good runecrafting XP per hour. And there's also some pretty cool rewards. Now, the point of this update was to make an alternative way to train runecrafting, and you pretty much lose the profit of runecraft, but you get better XP, and that's what everyone wanted, and that's what everyone complained about, and this is finally here. You finally got what you want. So it's a really cool way to train. I've gotten, due to my calculations at 99 runecrafting, I've gotten about 120k XP per hour, and you get about I'd say 1.5k points per hour. So it's a really good update, and it's really helpful. The only complaint I have on it is that the massive pouch, or the ginormous pouch, or whatever it's called, is 1k points, and it's not repairable, so that means you have to keep buying them with 1k points. So in my opinion, I think that's not that great. I mean, it would be awesome if you could just have a repairable pouch of the massive form. I'd rather have a 10k pouch, I'd rather spend 10k points on the pouch and have it repairable than get a 1k pouch and not repairable. So I think they could have made that a little better, but it's you can't win everything, so I feel like they did a really good job with this update, and I really enjoy it. As you see here, I've been here for a little while just testing it out and testing some XP calculations, but it's pretty cool. So also sorry if my voice is a little off or sounds a little raspy or something, because I just went to the concert on Friday. I went to the Wiz Khalifa concert. It was pretty awesome. I had a really good time. It was my first concert ever, and I really enjoyed it, so hopefully I'll have more concert experiences this summer, but it was a really good first concert experience and I enjoyed myself, so sorry if my voice is still lost, but I'm trying my best here. So second of all, I've been training Dungeoneering, obviously. I'm 4.9 mil from 116, and I'm 5 levels away from this comm cape. I am so excited to just get this over with. It's actually going really well, and I'm even more happy because 2 days ago I got my Hexhunter Bow, thanks to Crazy4Jess, or NDRX, and he got the hex as a drop and gave it to me, and I was so thankful. It was so awesome that I finally got it. I mean, 2 days before that I got a blood neck and I dismissed my hood for it, and I binded that over it, and then I binded the hex over my blood necklace. So I'm really happy to finally have a Hexhunter Bow. It took so long to get it. I think I've killed 60 plus gazers, or seen 60 plus gazers, and it was just getting out of hand, but now finally, after all this time, I finally got the bow. And thank you to all the people I've been dungeoning with that makes Dungeoneering fun and bearable, and getting me fast floors XP, Jack, Bruz, Severe Trauma, Pax Eris, and EXE, James, everyone else. I mean, anyone who dungeons with me, you know who you are. Thank you so much for, putting up with me. Well, not really putting up with me, because I've gotten better at dunge, if you can believe it. But I'm a better dunger with a good team, at least. And I'm really having a fun time doing this, and it's so much better to get 120 when you're having fun than when you're not having fun. So thank you, everyone, and thank you for the Hexhunter Bow. On another hand, I wanted to make this video a special something, because this is my 200th video uploaded to this channel. Now, it's not my 200th video ever. I think I've got about 300 videos now, because before I closed my channel, I had about 70 videos or 80 videos, and now I have 200, but this is when I opened my channel, or reopen my channel, should I say. And people don't know the history behind me. I mean, I don't know when you joined. I don't know if you watchers have been with me forever, or if you think you've been with me forever but you really haven't. So I'm gonna just actually take this commentary to explain my history on RuneScape YouTube, and I figured that it would be a really good commentary, so for you guys to listen to my experiences and how I started and how I got to where I am right now. I mean, it's been a long journey, and I really thought you guys should know the whole story, and I thought it would be interesting for you guys to listen to. So even with my raspy voice or my lost voice, I hope you guys can understand this and actually enjoy what I have to say. So let's get it started. I started playing RuneScape in 7th grade. I was introduced to it by my friend on Miniclip, actually, and we used to go on the computers in school and not do work, and we used to play on miniclip.com, and RuneScape was the top game at one point, and it probably would still be if it was involved with Miniclip. But I started playing RuneScape. I made my first account. It was named Stone Dagger, and I was a gullible little screwbag, and this kid showed me a site where if you type in whatever you want and you type in your name and your password, you would get it delivered to your account within 24 hours. So I was like this gullible little fuck, and I was all like, yeah, I was like, give me 2 red masks, 3 green masks, a party hat set, a Christmas cracker, a sleeping bag. Give me all this stuff. I was just like shopping like I had no fucking credit card limit, and I was just putting down whatever, not having a clue that I was gonna get hacked. And I was gonna become a member. I was a non-member at the time, and then I went to become a member, and I logged into my account and got hacked. So I was like 12 years old, I think, 12 or 13 years old. So it was really upsetting. So my dad was gonna make my account a member, and I was like, because I didn't know what happened, and then I figured out I got hacked. So I just made a new account called Stone Dagger 2 with the number 2 at the end, and I still have that account to this day. It's level 99, shitty stats, but that was my pretty much first main, because I created that account on the spot and made it a member instantly. So it was a member at level 3, and I trained throughout all that. So that was my first main, and that got perm banned due to a mix-up because my friend, who I didn't know bought money at the time, purchased money, and gave me 5 mil for a birthday gift, and I got banned for accusably transferring purchased money. So I got kind of screwed over, but then I just made another account which also got banned. Anyway, besides that, Regicidal 1 was originally a pure account. It was a pure woodcutter because I love to woodcut, and I enjoyed doing that. So I would woodcut in my spare time, and it was like 80 woodcutting before I became a member. And this is actually when it was a pure account and I had my other main, and I didn't have this account as a member. So once I lost my other main, my second main, I made this my official main. And I didn't get many I didn't get any mix-ups or no accusations, so my account's always been pretty safe. And obviously you guys know I took the time, maxed it out, and this is my still my main account. Regicidal 1 is the actual name, but I changed it to Regicidal recently, so I'm glad I got the name I've always wanted. But anyways, now with YouTube, I started YouTube with the account Regicidal, so it wasn't, till about a year or two after. YouTube was not a really big thing. It wasn't like a, something that everyone knew about or everyone watched or everyone went to look up stuff. So it was still pretty much low key. There was no partnership. There was no monetization. You made videos strictly for fun. And that was a crazy time when you can log into YouTube and the highest video was 2 million views or 5 million views. It wasn't like 500 million views like some of the videos today. So it's pretty crazy to know of a time when YouTube wasn't that big. But anyways, I made my account, and I was actually really intrigued by watching videos. I really loved movies, and I loved watching videos on stuff. And I actually came upon a video which I have no idea who made it, and it was never on YouTube. It was on another site. I forget what site it was, sorry. But it was this "We're Not Gonna Take It" music video for RuneScape. And it was the first video I've seen on RuneScape ever. And it was crazy. I watched it. It was this guy in full bronze, and he was just dancing. There was no words, there was no real editing, but he was just going around saying "We're not gonna take it" and dancing. And I was just laughing because I was like, this is hilarious. He's in bronze. He's just running around and dancing and stuff, and he's dancing to the music. So I was like, I really would love to start making this. So I taught myself what to do, and I learned. I needed a hypercam. I downloaded hypercam. I actually didn't find Windows Movie Maker on my computer. I actually had to find it throughout all these rooting systems, but I eventually found it on my computer, and I just screwed around with the effects, and I screwed around with clips, and I had no idea really what I was doing, but I taught myself how to edit, and it took a while. Obviously, I never mastered it until a year later, but I just made some fun videos. I actually started off by making a PK video for my Pure, and that was the first video I ever released on YouTube, and people liked it, and they were like, oh, cool, so it got probably 500 views or 200 views. It didn't get much because I sent it to friends. It wasn't any random people viewing it. I just sent it to friends, and I sent it in the Wildy, and I advertised it and stuff. So I really didn't get many views on it. Obviously, my channel just started, but around that time there was really no RuneScape YouTube video makers, or there was no big name people yet. So the only people that really existed that I know was XGen 2004 or 2003. I'm sorry, I forget the exact number. Fat Wrecked, and those are pretty much the only people I know at the time who had a YouTube before me. I know Dark Arm 3 had his YouTube a little bit before me, but we started around the same time. Tyvac 519, he was around the same time as us, but I think a little bit earlier than me. So these people were like, the only people who had subscribers and actually made YouTube videos. So I was, just amazed that, some people had these YouTube videos, and at the time, Fat Wrecked had like 500 subscribers, and at the time, that was just amazing. Like, I looked at that, and I was like, wow, 500 people follow him, and watch his videos, and like, comment, and give it 5 stars. At the time, it was 5 stars, no like, and it was just really awesome to see that, someone had all this support for playing RuneScape. So, I was definitely like, wanting to get involved into this RuneScape YouTube thing. So, I remember seeing that bronze guy dancing to that song, and I was like, I'm gonna make a music video made from RuneScape. So I learned how to, use my hypercam. I learned how to edit better, and I made my first music video ever. Which, if any of you have been around forever and have been with me forever and know the entire journey and have been following me since the beginning, you'll know what my first RSMV was. And if you do, I'm gonna tell you the name right now. But if you do know it and you know what outfit I was wearing, or at least one of the outfits, or what cape I was wearing, comment that in below, and I want to see if you really are old school, full-time viewers. So that'd be really cool to see if anyone actually remembers this video. But it was actually All Around the World by, I think it's ATC, but it was that song, All Around the World, it's all around the world, just na 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 na, la 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 la. So it was that song, and I did like, a lot of spin emotes and stuff. And remember, comment below if you remember what outfit I was wearing or what cape I was wearing, because I want to see if anyone knows. But I made that music video. I made Crazy by Gnarls Barkley. I made, that was like my second RSMV. I made Stacy's Mom, which was my third RSMV, which was actually one of my most popular RSMVs at the time. Stacy's Mom was, it was just a song that I grew up with. That was like a childhood song, and everyone would sing it in school. So it was something that, like had a little meaning to me. So I made that an RSMV, and I had, this is the first RSMV I really, like, my first RSMV had one other person in it with me, but my second one had like 2, and then my third one, this is the first time I incorporated a lot of people in it, and I had a lot of people like act different roles. But Stacy's Mom was my first like big hit. And, All Around the World got some views because RSMVs didn't exist. They were, some people had them out like XGen, and Dark Arm 3, I think, made one at the same time I did. And Dark Arm 3 is Slade, aka Kevin, by the way. So at that time, I was one of the only RSMV makers. The only other 2 were Tyvac, XGen. I mean, 3 were XGen, Tyvac, and Dark Arm 3. And they didn't make a lot of videos. Like I think XGen had 3 RSMVs, Dark Arm had 1, and Tyvac had 1 or 2. So we all started around the same time, and it was all just a new idea, an original idea. So it was really interesting to see that, it gets support. And my first RSMV got a little bit of support. My second RSMV, people were like, oh wow, he's making them constantly. That got a lot of support. And then I made Stacy's Mom, and when that dropped, I started getting a lot of subscribers. And what's crazy is nowadays you can really like reach out to a YouTuber with a lot of subscribers, and they can give you a shout out and instantly start you off good. But back then I didn't have anything like that. So I started off with 0 subscribers, and I built my own subscriber base from the ground up. The only time I've ever received any help was I messaged Fat Wrecked back when I said, I knew he had 500 subscribers and I had 0. He had an awesome background, and Ashley was a great friend of mine, and rest in peace to him. I really miss him. And I messaged him, and he sent me a message back, which was the greatest thing ever, because in my eyes he was famous. 500 subscribers was huge. So I asked him about his background. I said, how did you get it? And he listed like a whole way to help me and make my background, and it was the biggest help I ever received at the time. And I mean, it didn't even give me subscribers. It didn't make him check out my videos. It just made him help me, and it was like so nice. And when I saw that, I really felt like people were really nice on YouTube, and people in the RuneScape YouTube community were so nice. And it really meant a lot that someone reached out to someone with like 5 subscribers and gave them, advice. So it really touched me, and that, was one step in the right direction for me as a YouTuber, to respond to my viewers and help other people out. So that was a big deal for me. So that was like the only help I ever received. But otherwise, my videos, my views, and my subscribers all were built from the ground up by myself. We didn't have people to promote our channels like people do now. And, we were the base of this RuneScape operation, this RuneScape YouTube video making stuff. So I made, my first 2 RSMVs, but Stacy's Mom was the really one that lifted up my channel, and people saw this video, and it had, I think before I closed my channel, it ended with like 400k views, and if I had it up to this day, it'd probably have over 1 million. And, I lost that obviously, and it was upsetting, but when I closed my channel, it was the biggest mistake, but I'll get in that later. But I made Stacy's Mom, and that's when everyone started going, wow, RSMVs are great, like this is awesome, this guy's cool, I'm gonna subscribe to him. And after that I made 10,000 fists, which actually broke a record. At the time, emote syncing didn't exist. There were some people who synced, the dance emote, like, Dark Arm 3 synced 3 dance emotes at the same time with his Mr. Robot's parody, which is one of my favorite RSMVs of all time. And, he did that, but no one ever did anything like above 5 emote syncs or 3 emote syncs. So I went above and beyond, and I made 10,000 Fists that had 9 attack emotes synced in a square. And no one ever thought of that. And when people saw that, the 10,000 Fists in the air, and you saw these 9 people doing the attack emote at the same time, people's minds were blown, because they were like, wow, he actually got 9 people to cooperate. And that was the hardest thing back in the day. I think it took 5 hours to film that scene, because no one knew how to sync emotes or anything, but nowadays everyone's pro. So it was really a challenge to get that, clip, but once I did, it was over. That also, rose me to the next level subscriber-wise, and people, it just got me a lot of views. So, that was pretty cool. It was groundbreaking, having 9 people in one emote sync, and that was like the beginning of emote sync. So I've said, throughout my time on YouTube, I've done a lot of things that I'm proud of. But besides that, I've made, The River by Good Charlotte, sorry, my voice is losing. The River by Good Charlotte. I made Crazy by Gnarls Barkley, I said that. 10,000 Fists. I made, God, I made so many, I can't even repeat all the ones I did. I made When I'm Gone. I made, the Simple Plan one. I left, the Simple Plan, what's it called? I forgot the name, wow. I can't believe I forgot the name. But it's one of my favorite RSMVs that I ever made, and I actually had that one saved. It was one of my older RSMVs, which I re-uploaded on this channel, and it's still up to this day. I made so many RSMVs that just stand. I can't even say them all. I made too many. I really made too many. And I think I made about 40 or 50 before I closed my channel. And at the time, I had about, I think, 16K subscribers at the time, which was I think it was a top 5 for, RS YouTube video makers. And, it was back in the day when I made an RSMV, it would get #1 most viewed gaming in the world or entertainment in the world, and it would have these, the awards, not the, you don't get the awards anymore, I guess it was the titles or little awards, but if you looked in the description, it would tell you the awards for the day, #1 most viewed today, but now they have a section for that. But I used to receive all the awards whenever I released a video. Instantly, when I released a video, we get 15K views on the first day, and then it would go up. And all of my RSMVs had about 50 to 100K views, and it was awesome. It was really taking off. But that's when I started. I think I started YouTube in 2006 or 7. I think my channel says 2006 or 7. I forget. But I've been on YouTube for about 6 years making RS YouTube videos, and RSMVs were really what I started with, and that's what I kept on going with. And in about 2009, I decided to close my channel, because at that time is when the first generation YouTubers like myself really kind of started fading out of the equation, and everyone started quitting. Everyone got hacked or quit or moved on or played different games or stopped making videos. And at that time there was so much drama, and I was moving on to a really serious year in high school, and I just stopped making videos. And at the time I just said, I'm gonna close my channel, just to, I didn't realize it was going to delete all of my videos. I thought it would just go on this kind of lockdown, kind of like your Facebook does nowadays. But when I closed my channel, I lost and it deleted all of my videos. And then after that, later on, my hard drive crashed, so I don't have any of those videos to this day, except for that Simple Plan one, which I re-uploaded. And that was the only one I had left, because I had it on a flash drive. But everything else I didn't have, and I lost it all. So that's why I can't re-upload my old music videos to show you guys. I really wish I could, but if you search them on YouTube, my really popular ones, like my 10,000 Fists one, my River one, you can find them all on YouTube. There was one guy who, downloaded them all when I announced that I was going to close my channel, and he re-uploaded them for memory. So thank you to that guy. I remember contacting him, and he used to he was playing it off like he was me, but then I contacted him and I said, you can keep them up, but just tell him that it's, my thing, and link him to my channel. So he did that. So thank you to that guy. But that's how it really started. And then I closed my channel for about 1.5 years, and then someone told me how to reopen my channel, because I really wanted to get back into making videos, and the times have changed. I quit RuneScape for about 1.5 years. That was the longest I ever quit RuneScape. I really just kind of wanted to change my life a little bit. And I was going into 11th grade of high school, so I was taking SATs and ACTs, and I was trying to get into college. So I was really taking that year to better my life, my real life, and I was just kind of not getting distracted by RuneScape or YouTube. So after that, I closed my channel, but then I had the summer of college, and I started playing RuneScape again. And then I was like, I want to really open my channel again and start making videos again. So in 2010 or 2009, yeah, around 2009 2008 I closed my channel to 2009, and I opened my channel in 2009, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna make an RSMV, and that's when I made Attack. And when I released that, I was back, and that was the first video I uploaded when I re-uploaded my channel, or reopened my channel. That's why I have 200 videos now, and Attack is my first video. So that's why you see Attack as the first video on my channel and not all the other ones, because I closed my channel. And that was the first video I made when I came back, and that has like 700k views now, which I really hope it peaks over 1 million soon, because that'll be such an honor to have a video with 1 million views. It's just out of this world. Like, I can't even like think about it. But you know, back in the day, you would, you know, celebrate when your video had 20k views, or when I hit 1k subscribers, I had a giant drop party. When I had hit 5k subscribers, I had a giant drop party. Like, you would celebrate the little things. And nowadays, you know, people just, you know, go for the really huge amounts and try to go for partnership. So you really made videos back in the day for fun, because no one got paid for this stuff, especially for RuneScape videos. No one got paid at all on YouTube. It was too new to get paid for, you know, to have backers and have all this money given out. So if I repeat anything, by the way, it's because my voice gives out and I'm just trying to, you know, say it again. So nowadays, people just go for partnership and make videos for money, which is really saddening, but, you know, what can you do? It's, you know, times change and time periods go on. But anyways, so I reopened my channel and I started making, you know, RSMVs again. I made a few, but then I really stopped making them because they were taking too much time and it really wasn't paying off. So I started making commentaries, and that's how this channel started forming again. I started making commentaries about, you know, just skilling and, you know, what I've been doing and what I've been up to and all this other stuff. And I made RSMV, like short RSMVs from time to time, and I basically just stuck with commentaries, but I would make RSMVs from time to time. And I always wanted to keep hope alive and keep what, you know, I knew and what I got, you know, well known for. You know, I wanted to keep supplying you guys with that stuff. So I reopened my channel at, like, I say 80k subscribers, and now I'm at 32k. So thank you all for, like, you know, giving me support since I came back, and, you know, really supporting what I do and enjoying my videos like you guys do. So I came back, made RSMVs, made commentaries, and now I'm here today in the year 2012, and I'm making RSMVs, which I made the cinema RSMV recently. I still make commentaries, as you can tell right now. Now I make raps for RuneScape. I always loved rapping. Back when I was like 2 years ago, I think, I started freestyling in my car with my friend, and we did it for fun, but then we really started like getting into it, and we started writing lyrics. I started writing lyrics when I was bored, and I really like enjoyed writing, just like writing lyrics. And I really don't have a great delivery. I still don't, and I'm still learning. I'm still getting better. And you guys are all watching my progress as a rapper. I'm not gonna be a serious rapper, obviously, but as a RuneScape rapper, you guys have seen that I've gotten better, and I'm just really talented, like, lyrically. So I enjoy doing this, and then now I started my own series called the RuneScape Rap Battles of History, and basically it's, you know, two NPCs or, you know, well-known players, you know, battling each other in a rap battle, and it's, you know, the idea off of Nice Peter, and I turned it into a RuneScape series, so everyone's loving that, and I really can't wait to continue that. Obviously, I haven't released one recently because I've been busy lately. I have finals this week, so I want to finish this out strong. I want to finish this semester out strong, and then I want to start making awesome videos in the summer. I tweeted earlier that I was sorry that I haven't released a new RSRBOH, but I really need to focus on my schoolwork. Once summer hits, then I will be able to make awesome videos, and everyone will be able to be happy. So just give me a little bit of time, and then I promise you the series will continue. I have a lot more in store. I have a lot of ideas to come, and a lot of more RuneScape raps, a lot of more RuneScape rap battles. I have commentaries on the way, possibly RSMVs, so we'll all see. But that's like the history of my channel. It's the very basics. I didn't want to stall you out for 30 minutes, but I kind of did. And that's the story of my YouTube channel that I started in 2006 or whatever, and I'm still here to this day. I'm the last first-generation YouTuber to date for RuneScape, and, you know, that still currently makes RuneScape videos. I mean, obviously people are around, like, Slade aka Kevin, like I said, now he makes Minecraft videos and World of Warcraft videos. I'm the last person who still actively plays RuneScape, who's still involved in RuneScape, and still makes RuneScape videos. So it's really an honor to be around for this long and have the support I still have and have the viewers I have. So it's just all thanks to you guys that I do this, and I really enjoy doing this. And this is actually the reason why I'm majoring in film and television, because I want to do something with directing and stuff, because I love entertaining people and I love doing what I do. So really, RuneScape YouTube and just, you know, having the idea of making a RuneScape video is the reason why I chose my career path, and it's something I really enjoy and love to do. And sincerely, it's, you know, it really, RuneScape is a reason why I have the mindset I do now, and it's really an honor to just come up from RuneScape and YouTube, just doing nerdy shit, and now having a career, like a career path. And on my resume, I can put, once I graduate college, my college degree. I can put, partner on YouTube, and it's really cool that I have this, stacked out resume, all thanks to RuneScape, YouTube, and you guys. So thank you all so much for sticking with me throughout all of the years. It's just an honor. So thank you all. I thought I'd give you a little brief history on my channel and why, how 200 videos came about, and my older videos that you guys may not know about. So check them out. You can Google Regicidal 1 RSMV, and they'll probably come up. There's some you can search for: 10,000 Fists, The River. I don't know if Stacy's Mom was re-uploaded by anyone. I know my first two, the first RSMV I ever made, is not on YouTube, which is sad because it was awful, and I'd love to see it again. But thank you all so much for supporting me and being with me throughout everything. So I'll leave you guys at that. If you want to know anything more about my my history on YouTube or my history on RuneScape, just comment below. I will always respond to you guys' comments. You guys are the most important part of YouTube, the viewers. And let me know if you message me about it in a private message, or if you just comment on this video. I will most likely answer to your question. But I think I explained a lot here. But this is my whole road. So thank you for letting me have 200 great videos that all of you enjoy and viewed and liked and whatnot. And thank you so much for all your support. Sorry my voice once again is so shitty. I just cracked out again there. I lost my voice and I'm talking for 26 minutes. So I'm going to end it now. I hope you guys have a great Monday, and I'll talk to you guys soon. My 1K Twitter follower, yeah, that's really a mouthful. My 1K Twitter follower drop party will be soon. So I will let you guys know about that soon. And I will talk to you guys in the next one. Have a great day, everyone. And happy 200 videos, I guess. So to 200 more, or 2,000 more, or 5 million more. Who knows? Later, everyone.